Hey guys, Chris here. I'm assuming to everyone in the world that you've been in trouble before. And I'm not talking about in trouble from your parents, go to your room because you didn't clean your room. Or go to your room and clean your room, but actual be in trouble. I am not speaking English, but actually be in trouble, and like in school. And for the weirdest things, I get in trouble for some of the dumbest reasons. The funny thing is, the teachers I actually like don't give me detention. I mean, because it's not like I'm their friends and they're like, oh, I won't give you detention because you're such a great student. But it's because they actually know. They're some of my favorite teachers because of that reason. Because they realize, they say, well, one of the reasons, I'll tell you, is I get in trouble a lot because I'm distracting or annoying. I don't know what that means, but those are some of the reasons I actually get in trouble. And my other teacher's just like, okay, you're annoying. You're Captain Distraction is what she actually called me, which maybe I'll go by. Maybe I'll call this video that. I don't know. But stuff like that, and I'm just like, I have a hard time focusing sometimes. And it's just like, okay, this stuff is boring. I get bored. And yesterday, I actually got in trouble. Here's the weirdest reason ever. I'll tell you my story right now. I got in trouble because the teacher's asking people. She's like, raise your hand if, or no, she wasn't even asking. Yeah. Oh my God. Okay, I'm restarting this. She was talking. The teacher was talking. She asked a question. She just randomly chose people, and they're like, I didn't hear you. What was the question? And she said, okay. She got angry. Okay, if you guys don't know the question, then put your head on the desk and just give up. And I was like, I was like, okay, I didn't hear the question. Boom. Head on the desk. And she's like, Chris, leave the room. I'm like, no, she means the other Chris, right? Because she calls me Topher. And she was like, no, Chris, leave the room. I was like, me? But why? And she's like, just leave. And I'm like, is this a joke? Like, I'm not sure if I said this was a joke, but that's what I was thinking. I was like, is this a joke? I was like, really? And she's like, yeah, leave the room. You got 10 seconds. I was like, oh my God. I rush all my stuff. I put it in my backpack, and I leave out the back door, which is like right there, compared to the front door, this is over there. And I'm just like, I sit outside, and I was bored, and I open the door. I'm like, can I come back in? Because I read the chapter, I read everything. I just didn't hear her question. I go inside, I say, well, can I come back in? She said no. And she didn't even pay attention to me. She was like talking to someone else. No. I'm right here. Blah, blah, blah. And then so I go looking in the window, right? And this is where my teacher said, my cool teacher, this is when she said, okay, that was kind of pushing the limits. Chris, why would you do that? And so I looked in the other window, and what happened while I looked in the window, and someone of course, I was looking in the window out of curiosity, like, what is she doing? When can I come back in? And because half the blinds were full, closed, and can I come back in? And of course, people are in there laughing. Oh, it's so funny. It's not that funny. I mean, I was just seriously I was just looking through the window, peeking in the window to see what's up, what did I do something wrong, really? And so she closed the blinds, and I go to the other window, and I look in. Boom! She walks up. She writes a discipline pass, right? She writes a discipline pass to me, and I run over to the other side where I was sitting out front of the door. She gives me a discipline pass. I go to the office, blah, blah, blah. He was supposed to actually call me in today because he wasn't there. The principal, the vice principal, who actually I know very well. Not very well, but I know him decently well. I'm not friends with him, but I know him because I've gone there a few times. And I've only gone to the principal's office for 2 of my 6 teachers. 4 of them are completely fine. They realize everything. They're like, you're annoying, not, or you get distracted. So, try, and it's a constant thing of me trying to not get as distracted. And then 2 of the teachers just like, anything you do, anything goes, and you get detention. So yeah, that's my story. And I get in trouble for ridiculous things, like talking, and things that are like, okay, you go do something else. And that's what my other teachers would do if I have a problem or something, or I'm not focusing, or I'm distracting people. Do something else. But this lady and my other PE man teacher were, they're just anything goes. And all I was doing was being honest, and that kind of got me in trouble. And then I guess what went over the top was looking in the window, which, On my behalf, I guess I shouldn't have looked in the window, but also I was being honest in the way that I didn't hear the question that she said. No one else did. I even asked people. So what am I supposed to do? I don't know. I'm going back on Monday and be like, what the hell are you doing, lady? And I don't know what goes on. But do you guys get in trouble for stupid things? That's what I want to know. Just retarded things. Like, not being a retard or anything like that, but just like, really? Like those moments that make you think, like, really, teacher? You are really making me be in trouble? How do you say that? You are really, you know, giving me a referral or send me to the office? What's wrong with you? Okay, and obviously this teacher, both these teachers are like, half of them are like, well, they're a cool teacher. They're kind of funny, kind of cool, kind of weird, quirky. And then the other half is like they pretend to be your friend, and then boom, they give you a referral, and you're just like, that was unexpected. And it really is. So, yeah. Have you ever been in trouble for stupid things or just get in trouble a lot? Maybe you have something in common with me. And so that's what this video is about. Was it a rant? I'm going to call it a rant. Do those get views? Maybe I'll call it a rant. Bye. Subscribe and message me. Talk to me. I actually talk to people. Funny enough, I'll talk to people that message me. Or whatever. Subscribe. And later.